finished this design on this stepping stone restoration, immediate housing. I had the housing design and that Ohio over on 35 and all that stuff. But as I was saying, the food menu, 7-day menu that what was this, 6 years ago or something? 7-day menu, cream of wheat, oats, cream of wheat, and grits. 7 days a week for breakfast, or 5 days a week for breakfast. 5 pounds of it in the morning with coffee and all that stuff. Plenty of coffee and plenty of grits, oatmeal, cream of wheat, and bread. Lunch, 7-day sandwiches, 2 cakes, 2 pops, off-brand pops, because all that aluminum would be melted down in cubes. And at the end of the year, they'd be cashed in, or when the price of aluminum went up, maybe never cashed in, just stocked away in cubes, and cast iron cubes for aluminum. Make 50-pound blocks of aluminum, and in a storage bin for that nonprofit organization group, and that'd be the menu. 7-day menu, the same every week, up to 90 days for immediate housing, emergency housing, job finding, and healthy hobby groups, workout groups, a bunch of out of shape men working out together, and hobby groups of all kinds, model cars, RC cars. It's never too old to get a healthy hobby, chess groups, card groups, all that sort of thing. And that's another part of that design. And I might be a little bit low on the value of those, but pretty simple to remember. You go in, there's a bed, there's a couch, and to the right there's a table, 4 chairs, tongue groove flooring systems, 8-foot long couch hooked to that bed, and a bathroom with a pocket door with safety catches on it, with industrial flushing toilet systems, lacquer on the cabinets. It'd be almost impossible to tear it up. And you open the door, and to the left, there's a shoe rack in the wall, because there's no walking on that little piece of carpet in front of that bed and that damn couch. And really reasonably priced. They should be paid for 10 to 15 years. And the nonprofit organization group would own all of them. So the only thing they would need would be painters for easy upkeep, off-white paint, knockdown textured ceiling, off-white paint for the walls, and satin woodwork and eggshell walls. Same color, so it's easy to fix. So if there's any holes or anything, easy fixing. Brick on the outsides, just shutter paints and door paints on the outside and inside. And that should look pretty good when you go. If I was allowed to own a truck to build one, when you walk in, it'd be an 8-foot ceiling to a 9-foot vault in the far corner to the bathroom. So plenty enough space for a dad with little small children or a mother with small children. And they'd be like housed in a group like that by age group. So 4 older men would be housed together, 4 younger men be housed together. If they have children, they'd be housed separate with children. So in a regular neighborhood, so the address would be like 4 addresses in one. And I've repeated myself a million times. And a walkable roof, no steep roof. So, whoever roofs it, it's only 8-foot gutters. So whoever roofs it, don't have to worry about any problems emerging from it. And, yes, industrial flushing toilets, and maybe a fence line, 8-foot tall fence line that cubes that off from the neighbors so they're not all in their personal business. And maybe sandboxes and stuff like that for The ones that have small children be located with like little sandboxes and like a little playground in the backyard. But those would be about 167,000. Wouldn't make no money on them. That'd be material and cheap labor prices to build those. My name's Just Shane Richmond, and I'm about done with these talking to myself in these phones. Over and out.